Good afternoon, Melanin Project. This is your Melanin Queen. I just want to come real quick. I'm going to try to go through this really quick. I have some notes written down, and so I'm going to read through them really quick. But I wanted to talk about not asking why. So there's a point where asking why stops being healing and starts becoming self-abandonment. We've all been there. Someone pulls away, switches up, and let us go in a way that we feel cold, confusing, maybe even disrespectful. And our first instinct is to chase clarity. Why did this happen? Why did this change? Why wasn't I enough? But here's the hard truth. Not every why deserves energy. When someone has already shown you through silence, distance, or the way they speak to you, they are no longer a priority. Asking more questions doesn't bring you peace. It keeps you stuck. It keeps you circling around someone who's already made a decision without you. At some point, you have to recognize when the answer is in the behavior. If someone can be in your presence and then make you feel small, if they can walk away without explanation, if they can go silent without you're still searching for understanding, this is your answer. And I know that it's uncomfortable because closure feels like something we're supposed to receive, but not necessarily. But the reality is, closure is something you often have to give yourself. You don't need to fish for days trying to pull meaning out of someone who has emotionally checked out. You do not need to beg for clarity from someone who's comfortable leaving you confused. There's a different kind of strength in choosing stillness, in stepping back, in praying for release instead of replaying the situation over and over, in deciding, I may not understand this, but I'm not going to chase it anymore. Because constantly asking why can quickly turn into questioning your own worth. And that is where damage happens. Instead, move in silence, not out of bitterness, not to prove a point, but because your peace matters more than forcing the answer out of the wrong people. Let people be who they shown you they are. Let silence be what it is. Let distance reveal what it needs to reveal. And then choose yourself without needing one more explanation. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is stop asking why and start walking forward anyway. Until next time, y'all remember that. You don't have to ask why.